Hi everyone, this is Nino. So 2025 have been a pretty wild year for anime. We got amazing sequel like Doctor Stone, Science Future which is season 4, Dun 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 season 2, Kaiju number 8 season 2 and many more. But today I want to talk about the new original stuff, the fresh amazing story that hit the scene this year. A quick disclaimer, this list is 100% my personal taste. It's biased, it's subjective, and if your favorite isn't here, feel free to yell at me in the comments. Also, I'm only counting the show that air on 2025 and aren't direct continuation. I'll try to make this video spoiler free, but if there's spoiler, I'll put a spoiler warning. So, let's start from number 10, Summer Pockets. Starting off, Summer Pockets, a solid adaptation of the key visual novel. The story follows a group of kids spending their summer on a remote island, uncovering personal story and healing from past traumas. Now, it might not be Key's absolute best work, but it definitely delivered the classic Key emotional punch. You know, the one that slow, beautiful build-up of friendship and nostalgia that inevitably leads to your feeling emotional wreck by the end. It's beautiful. It shows each character's side of the story. It's melancholic summer story and it just nails the feels vibe, the sad feels vibe. And oh god, I can't never forget that song. Why? Why you make me cry like this? Why? Number 9. The Summer Hikaru Died. This one, I feel like the best psychological horror anime of the year. It seriously reminds me of Higurashi. The story centers on a boy whose best friend, Hikaru, dies mysteriously, only to be replaced by a being that looks and acts just like him. The premise is chilling. Like, what if your best friend died and something else came back wearing their face? Is it still them? Can you act like nothing happened? It digs deep into the theme of grief, identity, and the uncanny in a way that's both terrifying and deeply sad. It is a must-watch if you love psychological horror. Number 8. Takopi's Original Sins. Staying in the dark territory, we have Takopi's Original Sins. It's about a friendly alien named Takopi who tries to bring happiness to a lonely, bullied girl using his magical power, but with disastrous and unintended consequences. This isn't straight up horror like the last one, but it's the special breed of the cute but dark anime. Think kinda like Made in Abyss or Madoka Magica. It used a deceptive, bright and colorful art style but to tell a story, and get progressively more unsettling and tragic. It is a masterclass in whiplash, and it will haunt you in the best way possible. With only 6 episodes, I feel it really did a great job, even though the ending feels a bit rushed. Number 7. Apocalypse Hotel. Time to lighten the mood a bit. Apocalypse Hotel is such a refreshing take on the post-apocalyptic genre. After a civilization collapse, robots in the hotel take in charge until the owner comes back. Well, if he can come back. Later, a group of alien survivors takes a refuge in the abandoned hotel and tries to build a new and somewhat normal life together. So instead of a non-stop survival horror, it's more of a slice of life comedy drama that is set on the end of the world. It's all about quirky interaction and genuine character development between the residents. The charm is in the seeing these robots interacting with the aliens to find the happiness, community, and purpose of life since a human will never come back. It is really heartwarming. I really like it. Number 6. Ruri Rocks. Who knew Rocks could be so exciting? Ruri Rocks is easily one of the best science anime this year. It follows Ruri, a high school girl who joined her school's geology club and discovered a whole new world of fascination with rocks, mineral, and the Earth's history. And I mean it's literally about geology. We follow her as she learns how rocks and mineral forms, from mining them in rivers to analyze them under a microscope. It sounds niche, but the passion is infectious, and the animation makes the science visually stunning. It's a kind of show that makes you want to go outside and start a rock collection. And yeah, it is truly one of the best gems out there. Get it? Gems. You know what? Let's move on. Number 5. City. Need to laugh? Watch City! This is a slice of life comedy about a group of friends navigating the absurdity of city life, school, and part-time job with absolute zero seriousness. This is the spiritual success of the legendary absurdist comedy Nichijou. I can still remember the deer fight, yeah. Anyway, City is the undisputed comedy champion of the 2025. It's also animated by the same studio, Kyoto Animation. It's pure chaos, rapid fire jokes, ridiculous visual gags, and the characters who are just trying and failing to get through their daily life. If you miss the over-the-top, unpredictable humor of Nichijou, this is for you. And also remember to bring your noodles in the bag.
そこに持ってって。
ああ、はいはい。
じゃあよろしく。
先手、でっかい歩。後手、中くらいの金。
Number 4. Uma Musume Cinderella Grey. Now I know Uma Musume have multiple seasons already, but Cinderella Grey is a standalone sad story, so it counts! It focused on the legendary racehorse Oguri Cap, where he imagined as a horse girl striving to greatness as the track despite injuries and setbacks. And yeah, it delivered on a technical level. The animation, it's like a movie quality. It's packed with breathtaking Sakuga moments and will make your jaw drop. The story itself is fine, a solid sport anime drama, but the real highlight is the animation and the fantastic character development for Oguri Cap. You feel every triumph and setback in her journey to the top.
足をレースに出して。
オグリキャップここでスパート。
全部北原に教わった。そうか。私悔しかったのか。オグリちゃん。私はあいつの夢を叶えたい。
行こう。
笠松ってどうえらい足で見かけてな。あいつには負けられへん。
こいつは絶対に俺たちの期待を裏切らない。走るんだ。
分かった。
Number 3. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Similar situation here. Vigilantes is like a spin-off or prequel to My Hero Academia, but it stands completely on its own. It's set year before Deku's story. It follows Koichi Haimawari, a low-tier hero wannabe who patrols the street at night as the Crawler. What kind of name is that? The Crawler. But seriously, I honestly think I might like Vigilante more than even the recent My Hero Academia season. It brings back the grounded and underdog feeling from the early My Hero Academia. our main character isn't the chosen one with the superpower, doesn't a superpower. He's the guy with the weak work that's trying his best to do a good thing in a gritty street level setting. Also, as a vigilante, you're not like an official superhero, so you get this different view from public, and a real superhero will look down on you. It's just a fantastic concept to return to, and a great story about heroism from the bottom up.
俺だって飛びたいんだ無認可のイリーガルヒーロービジランテというわけか
Number 2. Zenshuu. This anime hit me on so many levels. Zenshuu follows a burnout animator that gets isekai into a fantasy world. She gained the ability to bring her drawing to life and using her art to fight back against the mysterious monsters. The concept reminds me of one of my all-time favorite recreators. The power to draw something and bring it to life is not a new idea, like chalkstones. But the execution here is phenomenal. The way they interact between the animators and the fictional character, and the way the drawing of the story change is it's really cool. Also the fact that it's animated by MAPPA, a studio famous for overworking their employees, and the anime plot is about overworked animators and then using their art to fight back. It's the irony, man, it's just perfect. This one was so close to being my number one, but yeah.
Zenshuu.
And here we are, my number one anime of 2025. Orb. It's a historical thriller anime about a young researcher who uncovered the heliocentrism and the global conspiracy to suppress the scientific truth. I actually made a whole video diving deep into this one, so I'll keep it brief here. Orb, in my opinion, is the best showcase of the power of truth and science in anime. It's a story about how facts cannot be hidden or lied forever. The pursuit of knowledge is portrayed as this beautiful, unstoppable force. Like if someone dies, there will be another person that will find the truth. On top of that, it's one of the few anime this year that feel complete. Like the story is finished, both manga and anime. It has truly a perfect ending that wraps everything up beautifully. No cliffhanger, no to be continued, just a masterfully told story from start to finish. That's why it takes the top spot. So there you have it, my top 10 anime of the year of 2025. It was a fantastic year for original stories, from psychological horror to rock collecting science adventure. But now I want to hear from you. What's your anime of the year? And let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments. Don't forget to smash the subscribe and like button. Well, that is for me. Keep watching anime. This is Ninjaru signing out. Peace.